Hello students. So in this video, we're going to learn the second concept in the trigonometry chapter, that is standard angles. So we're going to learn about standard angles. Now, if you observe in the previous videos, the concepts or the problems which we had solved, say let's take a right angle triangle ABC. Now we were saying it only theta, isn't it? We were not specifying what exactly this angle is. Is it 100 sorry, it's an acute angle basically. So is it 70 degrees, is it 60 degree, 45 degree, or 30 degree? What is it? We were not specifying the angles, isn't it? We were generally taking it as an theta. That's it, an angle. We don't know what angle it is. All we know is that it's an acute angle, which means less than 90 degree. Now here there are certain standard angles, okay, certain specific angles where we can find those values, okay, easily. So these are known as standard angles. For example, we can find the sine 0, or let's say 30 degrees and 45, 60 and 90. These five angles are said to be standard angles because these values can be found very easily. Okay, the values, suppose you can find the sine 0 degrees very easily, sine 30 degrees very easily, and sine 45, sine 60, sine 90, all those. Similarly, all other figures. Okay, now we are not going to get into the derivation of this. Okay, there is actually a derivation, a small derivations. Okay, how to get the value of sine 30 degrees, sine 60 degree, and sine 45 degrees, all those stuff. We are not going to concentrate on that. But let's construct the table. Okay, a very important table, and let's learn how to remember this table. Okay, that's more than enough. If you remember this table, that's more than enough. So let's construct the table. Okay, as you can see, we have taken the table here. So sine 0 degrees. So here we'll be writing the value of sine 0 degrees. Okay, so sine 0 degrees. So below 30 it is sine 30 degrees. It's like that. Okay, now let's understand how to remember this table. Okay, there's a small technique. So let's start from 0 and write up to 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the next step, let's divide throughout by 4. We have to start from 0 and write up to 4 and divide throughout by 4. Now simplify it. 0 by 4 is 0 itself. 1 by 4 is 1 by 4 itself. 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. 3 by 4 is 3 by 4 itself. 4 by 4 is 1. Okay. After simplification, we must take square root. What is square root of 0? 0. Square root of 1 is 1, numerator. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 1 is 1, but square root of 2 cannot be found. So let's write it as it is. Square root of 3 is square root of 3 itself. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 1 is 1 itself. So these are the values that we are going to substitute in the table. Okay. So sine 0 will be 0 itself. So sine 30 degree, the second value, it is 1 by 2. And sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos 60 is root 3 by 2. And sine 90 is 1. How did we start? We started with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we divided throughout by 4. Then simplify it. 0 by 4 is 0. 1 by 4 is 1 by 4. 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. 3 by 4 is 3 by 4 itself. 4 by 4 is 4 by 4. 4 by 4 is 1. So take roots after simplification, roots. So the values that you get, substitute in the first row. Okay. So this is sine 0 value, sine 30 value, sine 45 value, sine 60 value, sine 90 value. Okay. So what we have got is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, and 1. Now to write cos, we have to just write it in the reverse order. Okay. To write sine, we'll start from 0 and go to 1. To write cos in the reverse order, start from 1. 1, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1, and 0. I hope it is clear. We have to just write it in the reverse order. That's it. Okay. That is for cos. The reverse order will be 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and 0. And we know that we have learned in the very first video that tan theta or tan theta is opposite by adjacent, but the same tan theta can also be written as sine theta by cos theta, isn't it? So if you want tan 0, it's simply sine 0 by cos 0. Sine 0 degrees by cos 0 degrees. If it is tan 30 degrees, we have to just divide sine and cos. Sine 30 degrees by cos 30 degrees will give us tan 30 degrees. So that's the logic that we are going to use. That is, we are going to divide, okay, sine by cos. So 0 by 1, the first value 0 by 1. 0 by 1 is 0 itself. Next value 1 by 2 divided root 3 by 2. So 2 gets cancelled, will be 0 by 1 is 0. The first value. The next value 1 by 2 divided root 3 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. So we are left with 1 by root 3. Okay. Now the third value 1 by root 2 divided 1 by root 2. You are dividing the same thing. So both gets cancelled. Your answer is 1. So next value root 3 by 2, 1 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. We are left with root 3 by 1. Root 3 by 1 is root 3 itself. The last value 1 by 0. Remember, you cannot have anything. I mean, you cannot divide anything by 0. So you should not have 0 in the denominator. So therefore, if you have 0 in the denominator, it is not defined. So you can either write it as infinity or you can write it as not defined, ND, not defined, or let's write it as infinity itself. The symbol is infinity. Okay. Now, if you know the sine, cos, tan, easily you can remember the cosecant, secant, and cot. Easily you can write it. See, cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So let's reciprocal. Okay. So 0 reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of 0? 0 can be written as 0 by 1. If you reciprocate it is 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is not defined or infinity. 1 by 2. If you reciprocate, it will become 2 by 1. 2 by 1 is 2. 1 by root 2. If you reciprocate, it will root 2 by 1. So it is root 2. Root 3 by 2. If you reciprocate, it will become 2 by root 3. 1 if you reciprocate, you get back 1 itself. Similarly, if you want secant, reciprocal cos. If you reciprocal cos, you will get secant. 1 reciprocal is 1 itself. Root 3 by 2 reciprocal is 2 by root 3. 1 by root 2 reciprocal is root 2. Here I made a mistake. Here it should be 1 by 2. 1 by 2 reciprocal is 2. And 0 reciprocal is 1 by 0, which is not defined, or infinity. For cot value, you have to reciprocal tan value. 0 reciprocal is not defined. 1 by root 3 reciprocal is root 3. 1 reciprocal is 1. Root 3 reciprocal is 1 by root 3. Infinity reciprocal is 0. Okay. Infinity is what? 1 by 0, right? If you reciprocate, it becomes 0 by 1. 0 by 1 is 0 itself, isn't it? So you got the all values. Okay. So if you remember the technique which I've given you here, so start from 0 right up to 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Divide throughout by 4. Okay. Then simplify it and take the square root. Simplify and take the square root. That is the value of sine. So write it in the reverse order. Okay. Start from 1. Okay. You will get the cos. Divide sine and cos, you will get tan. Reciprocal sine, you will get cosecant. Reciprocal cos, you get secant. Reciprocal tan, you get cot. Okay. So you must remember the values. Okay. Because in exams, you cannot construct this table and waste the time. If you know the values, it will be very, very easy. Okay. So let's solve problems based on this. Okay, students, let's start with the problems. The first problem is evaluate the following. That is, we have to find the value. So sine 60 degree, cos 30 degree plus sine 30 degree, cos 60 degree. So let's do that. It's very easy. Sine 60, let's write the question again. Sine 60 cos 30 plus sine 30 cos 60. That's what we have to find. Now try to remember the table. If you have textbook, please open the textbook where you got the table in the textbook itself. Okay. So sine 60. If you remember, sine 60 value is root 3 by 2. Cos 30 is also root 3 by 2. Okay. And remember the complementary angles, 60 and 30 are complementary, right? So sine 60 will be equal to cos 30 and cos 60 will be equal to sine 30. Okay. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Cos 60, I'm sorry, cos 60 is also 1 by 2. So root 3 into root 3 is root 3 square. 2 into 2 is 4. 1 into 1 is 1. 2 into 2 is 4. So square and root gets cancelled. So we get it as, let me write it here. We get it as 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4, which becomes 4 by 4. 4 by 4 is 1. So we got the answer as 1. So let's get into the next question. It's very simple. We have to just substitute the values. That's it. So in the next question, 2 tan square 45 plus cos square 30 minus sin square 60. So 2 tan square 45. First, let's substitute the value of tan 45. What is tan 45? 1. Since it is square, let's square it. Similarly, cos 30 degrees. Cos 30 degrees root 3 by 2. Since it is cos square, let's square it. Minus sin 60, sin square 60. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Since there is a square, we will square it. So 2, 1 square is 1, plus root 3 square is 3, 2 square is 4, minus root 3 square is 3, 2 square is 4. If you observe, plus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4 gets cancelled. So we'll be left with 2 into 1 is 2. That will be the final answer. These are very, very easy problems. All you have to do is just remember the values. Okay. Let's get into the next one. So cos 45. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Let me start solving here itself. So cos 45 is 1 by root 2 divided secant 30. See, if you remember cos 30, it's easy to remember secant 30. What is cos 30? Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Reciprocal it. So it becomes 2 by root 3 plus cosecant 30. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Reciprocal it. You get 2 by 1. That will be the value. Okay. So let's take the LCM in the denominator. 1 by root 2 as it is. Multiply root 3 into 1 is root 3. Crisscross. 1 into 2 is 2. Plus 2 into root 3 is 2 root 3. Okay. Now in the next step. In the next step, 1 by root 2 as it is. Reciprocal. It will become root 3 by 2 plus 2 root 3. Now let's multiply. 1 into root 3 is root 3. And this root 2 should be multiplied for 2 and also for 2 root 3. Binomial multiplication. So root 2 into 2 is 2 root 2 plus root 2 into 2 root 3. 2 as it is, root 2 into root 3 is root 6. Remember, we must rationalize it because the denominator is an irrational number. So let's rationalize it. Root 3 by 2 root 2 plus 2 root 6. How do we rationalize? Just change the sign. 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6. Same thing. 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6. The next step, binomial multiplication. Root 3 into 2 root 2. 2 as it is, root 3 into root 2 is root 6 minus 2 as it is, root 3 into root 6 is root 18. And denominator is always a plus b into a minus b. So it will become a squared minus b squared. Okay. So 2 root 6 as it is minus 2 root 18 as it is divided by 2 root 2 the whole square. Since 2 and root 2 are in multiplication, we have to square both. 2 square is 4, root 2 square is 2, minus 2 square is 4, root 6 square is that root 6 square is 6. I'm sorry. 2 root 6 minus 2 root 18. 4 2s are 8 minus 4 6 are 24. Therefore, it becomes 2 root 6 minus 2 root 18 divided by 8 minus 24 is minus 16. What you can do is you can take 2 as common in the numerator. So it becomes root 6 minus root 18 divided by minus 16. So you can cancel 2 ones are 2 eights are. Therefore, the final answer is root 6 minus root 18 divided by minus 8. It's very simple. We substitute the values, but in the denominator, we have got irrational number, so we have rationalized it. Okay. So let's get into the next question. So the next question, sine 30. In the numerator, we have got sine 30, which is 1 by 2, plus sine 45, tan 45 is 1, minus cosecant 60. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So cosecant 60 is the reverse, 2 by root 3. That will be the numerator value, divided by the denominator value, secant 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So secant 30 will become 2 by root 3, plus again cos 60 is 1 by 2, plus cot 45 is 1. Okay. Now, if you observe the numerator, half plus 1, half plus 1 becomes 1, 1 and a half. 1 and a half can be written as what? 3 by 2, isn't it? 1 and a half. Mixed fraction to improper fraction. So 3 by 2 minus 2 by root 3, divided same stuff. 2 by root 3 plus half plus 1 is 1 and a half, which can be written as 3 by 2. Okay. So here we'll make a small change, 3 by 2. Let's take the LCM first. Okay. How do we take the LCM? Multiply the denominator. 2 into root 3 is 2 root 3. Crisscross. 3 into root 3 is 3 root 3. Minus 2 into 2 is 4. Okay. The same thing applies for the denominator. 2 into root 3 is 2 root 3. 2 into 2 is 4. Plus 3 into root 3 is 3 root 3. Now the denominator and denominator gets cancelled. 2 root 3, 2 root 3 gets cancelled. So we'll be left with 3 root 3 minus 4 by 4 plus 3 root 3. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll arrange it in the same manner. 3 root 3 minus 4, 3 root 3 plus 4. That will be easy. Again, the denominator is an irrational number, so we must rationalize it. So it becomes 3 root 3 minus 4 divided by 3 root 3 plus 4. For rationalization, we have to just change the sign. Okay. So if you observe the numerator, it is like a minus b into a minus b. 3 root 3 minus 4 into 3 root 3 minus 4. It's like a minus b into a minus b. So we can write it as a minus b the whole square. So the denominator is always a plus b into a minus b. So a squared minus b squared. So the numerator is like a minus b the whole square. So a squared plus b squared minus 2 a b. A value is 3 root 3, b value is 4. That's what we have done. Now 3 root 3 the whole square. So both are in multiplication. We have to square both. 3 square is 9. Root 3 square is 3. Minus 4 square is 16. In the next step, 3 root 3 square. We have already done it as 9 into 3 plus 4 square is 16 minus, let's multiply the numbers. 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. Root 3 as it is, divided by 9 3s are 27 minus 16. So 9 3s are 27. 27 plus 16 minus 24 root 3 divided by 27 minus 16 is 11. Now 27 plus 16 is 43 minus 24 root 3 divided by 11. Remember, we are not supposed to subtract 43 and 24 because 24 is with root 3. Okay, so it's like unlike terms, we are not supposed to subtract. So this will be the final answer. Okay, so it's very easy. We have to just remember the values and substitute it. If the denominator is an irrational number, we have to rationalize it. That's it. So let's get into the next question. 5. In the numerator, we have got 5. Cos square 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. So let's square it. Plus 4 secant square 30. So remember the cos 30 value. Cos 30 value is root 3 by 2. So secant will be 2 by root 3, the whole square, minus tan square 45. Tan 45 is 1, so square it. The entire thing divided by sine square 30. Sine 30 is 1 by 2, the whole square. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2, the whole square. So 5 as it is, 1 by 2, the whole square will become 1 by 4, plus 4 as it is, 2 square is 4, root 3 square is 3, minus 1 square is 1, divided by 1 by 2, the whole square is 1 by 4, plus root 3 square is 3, 2 square is 4. So in the next step, 5 into 1 by 4 is 5 by 4, plus 4 fours are 16 by 3 minus 1 divided by, if you observe the denominator, okay, in that denominator we have to take the LCM. So the denominator is like 4 and 4 are same, right? I'm sorry. So it becomes 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. So 4 gets cancelled. We are left with 1. Okay. So it becomes 5 by 4 plus 16 by 3 minus 1. The entire thing divided by 1. Since it is divided by 1, doesn't matter. We can skip that. So this 1 can be written as 1 by 1. Now let's take the LCM. The LCM of 4, 3, 1. LCM of 4, 3, 1 will be how much? 12. Isn't it? So to make this 4 as 12, we have to multiply. To make this 4 as 12, we have to multiply by 3 for both numerator and denominator. Now 16 by 3. To make this 3 as 12, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. To make this 1 as 12, we have to multiply and divide by 12 itself. So LCM is 12. So 3 5s are 15, 4 3s are 12, plus 16 4s are 64, minus 4 3s are 12, minus 1 into 12 is 12, 1 into 12 is 12. Now the denominators are same. You can write it once. Add everything, 15 plus 64 minus 12. So it becomes 15 plus 64, 79. 79 minus 12 is 67. So therefore the final answer is 67 by 12. Again, a simple problem. If you know the values, easily you can substitute and calculate it. So let's get into the next main. Choose the correct option and justify the answer. So it is 2 tan 30 divided by 1 plus tan square 30. Let's rewrite the question. 2 tan 30 degrees divided by 1 plus tan square 30 degrees. So 2 tan 30 is 1 by root 3 divided by 1 plus tan square 30. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3, square it. So it becomes 2 into 1 by root 3 becomes 2 by root 3 divided 1 plus 1 by root 3 the whole square. 1 square is 1, root 3 square is 3. So it becomes, let me write it here. It becomes 2 by root 3, 1 plus 1. This 1 plus 1 can be written as 1 by 1 and 1 by 3. Let's take LCM. Okay. In the next step, 2 by root 3. So if you take LCM, 1 into 3 is 3, cross multiply 3 plus 1. Okay. Therefore, we get 2 by root 3. 3 plus 1 is 4 divided by 3. 2 by root 3 as it is, reciprocal it, you get 3 by 4. 2 1s are 2 2s are. Therefore, it becomes 3 by root 3 into 2 is 2 root 3. Obviously, the denominator is an irrational number. So we must rationalize it. So what we have got is 3 by 2 root 3. So the irrational number is root 3. So let's multiply and divide by that itself. So 3 into root 3, 3 root 3. 2 as it is, root 3 into root 3 is root 3 square. The square and root gets cancelled. So we'll be left with 3 root 3 by 2 into 3. So 3 and 3 gets cancelled. So we are left with root 3 by 2. So the value that we have got is root 3 by 2. Final answer that we have got is root 3 by 2. Now what is sine 60? Sine 60 is root 3 by 2, isn't it? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Tan 60 is root 3. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. So which is the correct answer? It is sine 60 degrees. Therefore, the option A is the correct answer. Similarly, let's solve the next question. So let's write the question. 1 minus tan square 45 divided by 1 plus tan square 45. Now 1 minus tan 45 is 1. So square it. 1 plus tan 45 is again 1. Square it. Because we have got tan square. 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 plus 1 is 2. So 0 by 2 is 0. So we have got the final answer as 0. Now what is tan 90 value? Tan 90 value is infinity, not defined. Okay. And option B is 1. That is also wrong. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. That is also wrong. So which is the correct option? Option D. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. A very easy question. Sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a is true when a is equal to which value? Let's find it. Okay. The first option is 0 degree. Let's put a as 0 degrees. What do you get? Sin 2 a is 0 equals to sin a value is 0, isn't it? So 2 into 0 is 0. So sin 0 degrees. 2 as it is sin 0 degrees. Now sin 0 is 0 itself. 2 as it is, sin 0 is 0 itself. So 0 equals 2 into 0 is 0. 0 equals 0. So when I take a as 0, my LHS and RHS are same. Okay, let's also check with all other options. Okay, if I take a as 30 degrees, so sine 2 into 30 degrees, that's my LHS. The RHS is 2 sine a is 30. So 2 sine 30 is 1 by 2. Sine 2 into 30 is 60. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. But 2 gets cancelled, you are getting 1. Definitely root 3 by 2 is not equal to 1. Okay, let's similarly check for a is equal to 45. Now sine 2 into 45 degrees. Sine 2a is equal to 2 sine a. So 2 sine 45 is 1 by root 2. 2 into 45 is 90. Sine 90 is 1. So obviously 1 is not equal to 2 into 1 by root 2, isn't it? So it's very clearly it's not equal. Similarly, you can check for 60, that is also not equal. Therefore, the correct option is A itself. Okay. So let's get into the next question. A similar one. 2 tan 30. 2 tan 30. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. 1 minus tan 30 is again 1 by root 3. Square it. So 2 into 1 by root 3 is 2 by root 3. 1 minus 1 by 1 square is 1, root 3 square is 3. So this one can be just 1 by 1. So in the next step, let's take the LCM. So 2 by root 3 as it is. If you take the LCM, 3 is the LCM. Here you get 3 minus 1. So we get 2 by root 3 divided 2 by 3. So in the next step, let's reciprocal it. 2 by root 3 into 3 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. We are left with 3 by root 3. Let's rationalize it by root 3 itself. So 3 into root 3, 3 root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is root 3 square. Square and root gets cancelled. So we are left with 3 root 3 by 3. 3 gets cancelled. So we are left with root 3. So the answer that we have got is, final answer that we have got is root 3. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Tan 60 is root 3. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So which is the correct answer? Option C is the correct answer. Let's get into the next one. A very, very important question. Tan of a plus b is equal to root 3 and tan of a minus b is equal to root 3. So tan of a plus b, remember a plus b is an angle. So for which angle, so if you observe tan of a plus b, root 3 is actually tan 60, isn't it? Tan 60 value is root 3. So root 3 can also be written as tan 60. If you compare it, tan of a plus b is equal to tan 60, it is very clear that this a plus b should be equal to 60 degrees, isn't it? So we got our equation 1, a plus b is equal to 60 degrees, equation 1. Similarly, they have given tan of a minus b is equal to 1 by root 3. So for which angle do we get 1 by root 3 in tan? For 30 degrees, isn't it? For 30 degrees, we get it as 1 by root 3 in tan. So on comparing the LHS and RHS, we get a minus b is equal to 30 degrees. Equation 2. Let's solve the equation 1 and 2. Okay. A plus b is equal to 60 degrees. A minus b is equal to 30 degrees. It's like linear equation problem. Plus b minus b gets cancelled. A plus a is 2a. 60 plus 30 is 90. Therefore, a will become 90 degrees by 2, which implies a is 45 degrees. Once we get the value of A, we can find B using the equation 1. A plus B is 60 degrees, A is 45 degrees, plus B is equal to 60 degrees. Therefore, B is 60 degrees minus 45 degrees, which implies B is 15 degrees. So we got the value of A and B. A very simple one. Tan of A plus B is equal to root 3. For which angle do we get root 3? 60 degrees, right? So therefore, A plus B must be 60 degrees. This must be 60. Only then there is a possibility that you can get root 3, isn't it? Similarly, tan of A minus B is 1 by root 3. For which angle do we get 1 by root 3 in tan? For 30 degrees. So A minus B must be 30 degrees. So you get two equations, solve it by elimination method. You will get the value of A and B. Let's get into the next question. State whether the following are true or false. Sine of A plus B. Can I write it as sine A plus sine B? Let's find it. How do we find it? Let's take A as 30 degrees and B as 60 degrees. You can take any values. Okay. So sine of A plus B. So A is 30, B is 60. Okay. According to the data, is it equal to sine A plus sine B? That's what we have to find. So 30 plus 60 is 90. Sine 90, isn't it? So here we get sine 90. Sine 30 value is 1 by 2. Sine 60 value is root 3 by 2. Sine 90 is 1. Here if you add it, you get 1 plus root 3 by 2. Definitely this value RHS is not equal to the LHS, isn't it? Therefore, sine of A plus B is not equal to sine A plus sine B. That's wrong. Okay. Let's not worry about the correct thing right now. So sine of A plus B cannot be written as sine A plus sine B. You cannot split it. Okay. So this is wrong. False. The value of sine theta increases as theta increases. Let's look at the table. Let's look at the table. Observe the angle is increasing, right? As you can see 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. The angle is increasing. If you observe the value also, the values are also increasing. 0, half, then 1 by root 2, then root 3 by 2, then 1. The values are also increasing. Yes, as the theta increases, the angle increases, the value also increases. So it is true. The value of cos theta increases as theta increases. Let's check it. Observe the cos theta. The angles are increasing. What about the values? If you observe the values are decreasing. 1, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 0. So the values are decreasing. As the angle increases, the value is decreasing. Therefore, this is false. Sin theta is equal to cos theta for all values of theta. Is it correct? For all values. Let's take an example. Let's take theta as 30. Sin 30, cos 30. Sin 30 is 1 by 2, but cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Are these two equal? No. So they are not equal for all the values, but they are equal for only one value, that is 45 degrees. Sin 45 degrees is also 1 by root 2. Cos 45 degrees is also 1 by root 2. Only for this value they are equal. For all other values they are not equal. So this statement is also. Cot A is not defined for angle A is equal to 0. Let's check it. Let's check the table itself. Easily we can get it. Cot A. So the A is 0 degrees. So cot 0 degrees is what? Infinity, which is not defined. Yes, it is correct. For 0 degrees, cot is not defined. Therefore, this is true. I hope you have understood. Standard angles is a very, very easy concept. All you have to do is remember the table, how to construct the table. Then practice the values, and it's very simple. In the given question, you have to just substitute the values and evaluate it. I hope you guys have understood this. Next video, we'll start with the next concept. Thank you, students.